What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is John and Kevin's Big Stupid Podcast. I'm Kevin.
And I'm John.
And ladies and gentlemen, today we have a very special guest.
Another very special guest. We've been getting a lot of guests lately.
A lot of guests lately.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
Today we have actor, director, writer, producer, doctor.
Love it.
Doctor.
It's a lot of names. That's a lot of titles, a lot of names.
Ladies and gentlemen, the star of Inside the Circle, Omar Mora. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up.
Hi.
How you doing, guys?
Doing great, man. How are you?
Welcome to the show, Omar. Now, we did an episode reviewing the show, reviewing the movie last week, and you know, we loved it. We recommended it, and to have the opportunity to have you on is awesome. So thank you very much for giving us your time and everything. So
No, I appreciate it, you guys, because guys like you give us the opportunity to get out there and to reach audience with our film. So thank you, guys.
Oh, and one more thing, when I was giving you all of the titles, I forgot one more title.
Already? Which one?
Ladies and gentlemen, my co-star, Omar Mora.
Co-star.
Almost like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Johnny's not gonna be happy with that.
Well, you gotta explain the co-star thing.
Omar, you and I were in the same film.
Really? Which one?
I guess you're gonna call it Kank, the Bollywood film.
Oh, I shoot that in you were there?
Yeah, I was in the subway station. What is it? Penn Station.
On Penn Station?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's when I was living in New York.
Yeah. So they had us walk in. I was an extra.
Yeah. Well, I was like a day player. I was like a reporter.
Yeah.
We shoot our scene. I think it was Central Park. We did it. My scene was like for 2-3 days, and I ended being in the movie like just a little bit of a reporter kind of extra thing actually. So, but it was one of my first experiences.
How does that feel to actually be in a movie when you show up? I've been in 3 films. And I've yet to see myself on screen.
I remember when I remember because I was happy. I was cast as a day player, so they told me, I will have few lines, nothing big, but it's a little bit almost like a glorified extra if you put it that way.
Yes.
But I was happy, and then I shoot my scenes. I think it was like 3 days for something short, and then I saw the film. And I was at the back with a bunch of reporters just talking a little bit because I remember that scene. And I'm like, well, where's my lines? But it was fun. I think it was my second or first film, I think, that I did in my life.
So I was an extra walking past people, whatever. And we had on these light jackets and whatever. And then when I watched the film, that scene, everybody was in like winter coats.
Oh, really?
And so I'm like, oh, they reshot. They must have reshot it. And I was like, son of a bitch.
Did you know because I didn't know when you shoot your scene that they were like the biggest star in India?
Yes, that I knew. And what's funny is because I knew nothing. I you know how I got that? Off of Craigslist.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember. Probably I did the same. I don't remember.
So I had no idea. I just showed up, and all the other extras are talking, and this one old woman, she was like, "Oh, this is Shao Kahn. He's very, And I was like, "Oh," I'm like, "Oh, okay. I don't know." They're like, "He's the biggest name in Bollywood," and I'm like, "Oh, good. I don't know."
Yeah, that was funny. They told me the same. They told me this guy is the Tom Cruise of the Bollywood movies. I'm like,
yes.
Really? What is he? So it was actually fun to know that little.
And I did my research. He's like in 9,000 films. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm forgetting his co-star's name, the female lead. But
She was starting. She was a big Bollywood actress too, kind of starting out.
yeah, I had the best experience of my life because my little group of extras got pointed in the wrong direction, and
Okay.
I turned and I was face to face with her,
Oh
and
wow.
she had the most gorgeous eyes.
Yeah.
And I just like stopped in my tracks and I was like, oh.
No, she was. I mean, she is a beautiful actress. I remember seeing her on scene and seeing him on scene, and it was an amazing experience watching like the two big actors at the time doing a scene. So you at least you have an awesome experience.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. All right, so enough about me.
No, keep it
God knows,
going.
I hate to
didn't
make
know,
this all about me.
I didn't know
Oh,
you were an actor.
Oh, yeah, he's a big time actor.
Oh yes.
Everything's about Kevin. It's all about me. And we have this guest on, and you're talking about yourself. As you walk by in a coat, you're like,
I'm
a
trying
star.
to connect. All right. So we mentioned that you were a doctor. Okay, so you started out studying to be a doctor, and on September 11th, all of that changed, right?
Yeah, I was
So
a
why don't you tell
medical
us about
student
that?
yeah, I was a medical student when that happened. I was in New York, of course.
Mhm.
I don't know if you know St. Vincent Hospital in
Yeah.
Downtown.
Mhm.
So I was doing my last year of medical student there when that happened, and St. Vincent became the second emergency room back then. So I saw a lot of firemen. I saw like burn people. So I was actually dealing with them personally. And the second day, I went to ground zero to see if I was able to help in some way. They were looking for doctors or student doctors.
Mhm.
And I remember I was not able to breathe. I was there like for 1 hour, and I said I need to get out of here. So a
Wow.
policeman took me out of there, and I don't know, the whole experience kind of you know when you have experience in your life and it kind of change you, but this one like it dig into my core, as you know, as the essence of me. And I think I don't know, I always like acting and you know the entertainment business, movies. You grew up watching movies and you want to become part of that world. So I said, you know what, why not? Life is short, this happened, you never know. War is crazy back then, still crazy now. So
Yeah, I know. Seems like nothing's changed. It might be even
so
crazier now.
I know. So yeah, so I decided to go for it. I make a plan. I took acting classes while I was doing my residency. Then I started my residency as a physician, physical medicine and rehabilitation, pain management. And I study acting, and yeah, and how many years after? 15 years after, I'm here in LA, in Los Angeles, pursuing it and just doing it.
That's great.
That's awesome. That's that whole 9/11 changed a lot of people's lives. Just
Yeah.
For what however you looked at it, you were like right there though too. So that's like, that's like wild.
Yeah, it's one of those experiences in life that, I mean, you need to have perspective, and you need to look into it, because sometimes, I mean, sometimes we do things like machines, like what we taught, they told us to do, study. I'm from Puerto Rico, from a small town. So there's few careers that you can do back then that can give you a like financial freedom, if you want to call it like that. And and it just I don't know, it just happened. I was there, and I took that bad experience, I took advantage to make it as a positive one for my personal life.
So you listened to our last show,
Yeah.
and you listen to John and I struggle with trying not to spoil the film.
Yeah.
So without spoiling it, why don't you tell us what the film is about, if you can?
Yeah, so it's basically two, what I call two souls. You know, a girl and a boy, that they have two different ideologies and difference of to view things in life differently, different background and culture in a way, that they fall in love. And it's basically like my whole point of the whole movie is dogma versus love, versus the feeling of love.
Hmm.
And nowadays, sometimes love is not enough, dude. So sometimes, what we believe, our ideologies, is stronger than what we feel. And that's basically the whole story. A lawyer fall in love with this guy that loves comic book and heroes. He doesn't want to get married. He wants the freedom of love without the commitment of the contract. And is how these two human beings navigate through that to be happy, to be truthful with themselves and love each other.
I mean, I'm going to be honest. I absolutely love the character you portrayed. There was some lines. I mean, there was no. I don't even want to say it because I don't want to give it away for people.
He's dying to talk to you about one line.
I know.
You can. I mean, you can if you want.
It's the 4-3. You know, I'm just going to say that.
The
4-3, 4 on, 3 off.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
A little, I think so.
I was like, I paused the movie because I was laughing so hard. I'm like, this guy's a genius. I was like, this guy is an absolute genius. I go, and then in my mind, I'm like, who would go for that? You know what I mean? And you were so like genuine about it. You were like, yeah, this is how it should be. This is what I believe. And I'm like, this guy is great. I was like,
I mean, honestly, this movie, when I wrote it, I was trying to be as honest with myself as Omar Mora. I don't know if Kevin, I don't know if you ever did some writing in your life, but I mean, sometimes when you write, you put your own experiences in the paper, because that's what you know, and that's what honesty comes on the scripts. So every time I write, especially this one, it was so personal because I wanted to write a lot of my experiences and what I go through, navigation through dating and stuff like that. Because I would say 80% like the character of Giancarlo. I just go on the first few dates, and I just, I'm me. I mean, that's who I am. So I personally put my life in that character. So yeah, I'm glad that you guys like it.
I was going to say, you wrote the film, so I was going to ask you what inspired this particular story.
It was basically that it's how you go and date people. Those first dates, everybody's like very guarded. They don't want to give too much about their own life, and people don't give too much until they get married. And even when you get married, it's like you start discovering things about her or she about him, and you're like, "Ooh, I didn't know about this. What's going on in here?" And I believe that's why. I mean, 50% of people divorce, and it's a lot of things that comes into like financially and stuff like that. And the reality is, when you marry somebody 10 years after, both of you are different persons. That's the way life is. So I wanted to put my experience dating. I'm not married. I personally don't believe in marriage. I do believe what marriage represents, and because it's beautiful, two souls getting together and navigating life together and being supporting of each other. I love all that stuff. But what comes around everything else, I think is I don't believe I'm like Giancarlo in the movie now.
This is awesome.
I love it. I mean, and you know what's funny? I like how you said you were really upfront with her, and you were like totally in the thing. You were like completely upfront with her, and I think that's kind of what got her interested in you, or in your character, like she's like, I can't believe this guy. Like this is like, is he for real? Like she almost like thought it was like an act, or like it was like something she's never seen before. And I think that was something that really, attracted her to you.
And I also think like a typical woman, she was like, oh, I could break him. I'll get him.
You know what? I think that happened to women and men too, because we dating some woman, and oh, I can change. I have a friend. This is a PG podcast, or
Hell
No.
no.
okay,
I
okay.
dropped an F-bomb a long time ago.
I have a friend, a guy friend, that he fall in love with the stripper. Like fall in love with a stripper, and I met her, very nice lady, beautiful, of course. And I was like, I don't want to mention his name. Let me just say Joe. Nobody, yeah. I said, Joe, you would not change her. That's what she does. You made her doing that, and he wanted her to quit her job, but she actually loved what she was doing, and that's fine. So it was a big fight. They never ended together. But it's I think it's interesting how he was trying to change her, like saving her. And what are you not saving anybody? She likes
She's
that. What are you
making tons
talking
of
about?
money. What are you gonna save her from? You
She
gonna
makes
save her
more
from
money than you.
financial greatness?
Here comes a white
It's like
knight on his horse. That's all you need is that white knight coming in. I'm here to save you. No, you're get out of here, you bum.
Honestly, like she was making more money than him. It's like she's saving you. What are you talking about? The whole thing. So I think it's that premise that I always come from, and my own experience. I mean, I know this sounds ridiculous, but I feel like after a few days and I start meeting the girl, I want to know how her financial situation is, in the sense of debts, how she's good paying stuff. I don't want to get married with somebody that has all this debt, irresponsible, because that's gonna affect my life,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, it
and that's
does.
not part of love. You know, unless I'm a king in, I don't know what, that I have multi-million dollars. Okay, whatever, I pay you, I pay you every, but that's not reality. Reality is a lot of things comes with marriage.
So when I met my wife, I was completely honest. Okay. So so she goes, so because we met, I was a DJ and I was running karaoke at a bar. So
Okay.
we met at this bar and she was like, do you want to, get out of here? Do you want to take me to your place? And I was like, I would, but my roommates are home. And she's like, your roommates? And I was like, yeah. I was like, I kind of live with my parents. And I told her right up front, I said, yeah, I said, I don't have a pot to piss in. I was like, I have nothing. I have no money. I was like, so I don't know what you're expecting. I was like, but I got nothing. And 13 years later, well, we're still together.
And that's awesome, because what I love. You were honest. You were not upfront. You were not like trying to lie or making yourself like the big man, whatever. And I think that
I think she had a clue when she asked him to buy him a drink and he said no. I couldn't even get that out. She's like, buy me a drink. He's like, no, I can't. I was
You're
so
lucky.
excited to say that. I was so excited to say, I stumbled all over it. I got all like,
gotta take your time with it, man.
I know. I couldn't get it out fast enough.
You gotta learn the comedy timing, man.
You're lucky, Kevin. You're lucky. You found a good one.
Yes, I did.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I mean, she doesn't.
Yeah.
Listen,
So
she doesn't listen to the
basically
show.
it came from. Yeah, basically it came from that, like that type of honesty. I loved it. So it came from that place, writing the script.
Nice. So yeah, we watched this movie. We really enjoyed it. I thought, again, I want to talk about it without spoiling anything and whatever. But like I said, we enjoyed watching. We enjoyed watching you two try to navigate it. Where did you come up with the idea for the circle? Or I don't know. Or I don't know if you want to.
I can talk. I mean, I just go vaguely, but basically, let me see, how can I say it?
Like, is that something that was like in your life that you just made a metaphor for it, or?
It's a metaphor in the sense, like what happened in the circle, that I don't want to say what happened in the circle is what I do in my life, but without the circle. When I'm gonna do like important decisions or stuff like that, I kind of do the same without the circle. Just when so when I take the decision, is the correct decision at the time that at the stage of my life that I am, and I take decisions, important decisions like that, basically. Without, I mean, I don't know if that's spoilish or not, but yeah.
So you wrote this film. You were also a producer on it too.
Yeah. It's yeah.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
No, it's a micro budget film, indie film, that I put it together. I wrote it for Steph, is an actress that we took acting together. Javier Coloni is a friend of mine, Puerto Rican director. So, we love to keep working, keep it active. We have some projects in the pipe. So this one was one project that we were able to do with not having a big budget. So yeah, we decided to do it. I found another producer, friend of mine, Irati Santiago. Javier helped me produce, and myself, and we just did it.
I love indie film. I when I was in college, I got all artsy and I started watching like a ton of indie films. I would go to the Angelica. I would I watched the IFC channel, independent film channel. And I feel like the idea of not worrying about the big budget, not worrying about spending all this on special effects or like big time names or whatever. You're able to focus more on the actual story, and I feel like that makes the film so much better than some of the crap that they just crank out.
Yeah, no, it's totally true. But also you have a lot of constraint in the sense that it's good because you don't have big people on top of you telling you what to do, thinking what's best for the audience. When you do an indie film, and this was a micro budget indie film, for us it's about the story and the characters. But at the same time, you are constrained of, I wanted to shoot in different locations, so the movie looks like bigger and production wise looks bigger, but we were constraining, okay, we cannot move from this location to another location because we need to move all the equipment. It's going to be another day. It's going to be an extra day of rental equipment, insurance, and a lot of stuff that goes to things like that. So we try to constrain locations, and I don't know, like all these big budget movies, they shoot 1 or 2 scenes the whole day. 1 or 2 scenes the whole day with different angles, different, frames, cameras, and from that they take the best acting portion, lighting, all that stuff. We shoot like 12, 13 scenes like in one day. Let's go. How is the acting? Who cares? Let's go. We need to finish this.
we got let's go.
How was it? Good enough. That's it.
It was good enough.
It's like, how is the makeup? Who cares? Let's go. Like it's hard. And when it gets late at night, it's even harder because the scenes that we were outside, we shoot it fast. Steffi was a great trooper. She was like with us, like, let's do this, and Javier and everybody. But it's just 1 or 2 takes of the scene. So as an actor, and being there and trying to navigate the whole production thing, it's so tough. But it is what it is. And I love how the production value came so nice. The movie looks so good.
Yeah.
That I'm so proud of it, to be honest.
One of the things I really loved about the film was the colors, the colors that you used. The colors for I think it was your apartment.
Yeah.
And the colors there were amazing, especially when you're looking at all of the comic artwork and everything. That was awesome.
That was Javier's, the director's idea, to play with the colors. Steffi or Rocio will have the yellow color. No, the green. I have the green color.
You had like green and black.
green, yeah, Rocio will have the red, I believe. So when they two mix, it's a yellow color, like the circle. I don't know if he was trying to give every character a theme and every scene a theme with the colors.
Yeah, because but there was one scene, I think the one character that you had on the wall was like green and black, and
that's Kaon.
And then she had in like her office or something a painting that looked almost exactly like that artwork, and the whole time God. I was like, oh, because she kept staring at that on the wall.
Dude, you need to be a director.
That's what I'm saying.
That's so awesome. I can't believe you checked that out. That's on purpose.
Because she kept staring at it. And I'm like, she's attracted to that thing because she has that in her office.
Oh my God, I'm so in awe right now because you did look at that. Sometimes Javier has all those, as a director, he has all these details on purpose. And sometimes I feel nobody cares.
Nobody's gonna notice that shit.
and if you remember the first scene when we meet, she was looking at my chair and she said, "Great colors."
Yes.
Because that's her favorite colors because it reminds her of that frame that she has at her home. And in this movie, when we finished one of the first rounds of editing the movie, we had some special effects on the green that I will pop off a little bit more, like a little bit of lighting or starlights, like a little bit of sci-fi from the greens. But we took it out because it was too much for the type of movie that we wanted to do. But
it would have been like a little out of place, I think.
It was out of place because we did it and it was out of place. But we want the audience, what you experienced, we want the audience to experience that, and we were trying to give that little hint to it. But dude, when you're gonna start writing your film? That's so awesome. I can't believe you just, oh my God, that's so awesome.
I used to write a whole bunch of stuff. I just never I never really knew like how to like get it out there or anything like that. I really have the urge to be creative and stuff. Like John and I've written some stuff. As a matter of fact, when you were saying, you said before, like, oh, I don't know if you've written anything, and I wrote a whole story about me and him growing up together because we've been friends since we're 7. Wow. So I wrote a whole thing about me and him growing up together, and the first half is like all me and him, and the second half is like what I was afraid was going to happen in the future. So,
man.
What's funny is too though, like this guy, he's always done stuff like that. I remember he had a school project where they had to write a comic book, just a comic book. They had to do a little comic or whatever. He got so into it, he did like 100 comics of like, and he created this character, and I was just like, and I was reading them, I'm like, wow, this is like pretty good actually. Like he had all these elaborate stories over this little cartoon drawing that he did for like some like 6th grade class or whatever it was. It was wild. He just went with it.
I actually still have them. They're in my attic.
You know what? You should go for it because the relationship that you guys have, you know how many people will connect with that story, and then it should be awesome because you wrote it when you were how long ago?
I wrote it when I was in college.
So that's a few years only back.
three or four.
It should be cool, like you writing as a narrator now at your age, going back and the future that you thought about you guys, and narrating what the reality is right now. I think it would be a great story, to be honest.
When I went to college, I started out as a theater major. So I had aspirations to be an actor, writer, director, and stuff. So the film that I was writing went in that direction. That I eventually became like this big time movie star or whatever, and like forgot all the little people in my life, And
Oh,
like
man.
it was like a thing that it was like I was gonna regret all that stuff. So,
You
but
have
yeah,
time. You still have time.
we'll see.
You can at least you can write that it's a script format or just like a novel format.
Well, I never really knew like how to write a professional script. Like, you know how I wrote it? Like, you know the scripts you did in high school where you highlighted your,
Yeah.
your lines
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff? I wrote it like that.
Oh wow.
So
You
yeah,
know
I mean,
what final
it is
draft is?
it's in script form, but not like professional. Like I don't have like exterior, like, whatever.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
just
yeah.
these people talking.
There's a program called Celtex, CELTX. It's for
Mhm.
free. You can download it. I don't know if you heard about it.
No.
You can download it and you can write your story as a script. Most people I use Final Draft. That's the
Yeah,
standard of the
that's the one I
industry.
always hear of.
So Final Draft is the one. I mean, you can use it, you can download it, but you need to pay like $300 or $400 to download it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But I'll be, I'll be the first one sitting in the theater watching that movie. So go ahead and do it.
So you're a writer. You love comics. You're all that whole character Giancarlo is basically you, and he was obsessed with comics. So why don't you tell us about the Unearthians?
Ooh, that's one of my babies. Uh, the Unearthian is a story that I use the medium of comic book because it's a fun medium to tell a story. It's about two best friends that got abducted by aliens, but the aliens didn't know that these two best friends they're vampires. So imagine the aliens abduct
That's
Kevin and
cool.
John, and suddenly Kevin and John are vampires. It's just mayhem.
Could you
And it
imagine us
goes,
as vampires?
That is a cool. Oh my god, is that something you're working on?
He's
no,
he's
it's
done
out.
it.
It's,
He's
it's out.
done it.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
gotta
It's
check this out. That is wild.
chapter 1 to 12. After this, just give me your address. I'll send you the first 4 chapters because that's the first 4 chapters I print.
Mhm.
But we have it out 1 to 12 on Comixology. I don't know if you guys know Comixology. It's an
Yeah, I
online
do.
platform for comics through Amazon. And we should get the full trade, the graphic novel by this year or next year.
Oh, that's
So
awesome.
yeah,
That's
it's a cool story. We got good accolades, and my main goal is to make it as a TV series.
That would be really cool.
Yeah,
that's a crazy concept that I would never thought of. That is wild. I love it.
Look, I'm
Absolutely
telling
love
you,
it.
I had this thing on my mind about what will happen if these aliens abduct these people and they're vampires, and then what happen if vampires drink the alien blood? What's going on that mix of DNA? So I have all that crazy stuff that I have on my mind. I just put it on the comic book. So it's a fun story to read, and I loved it. It's a good one.
That's awesome. Yeah,
Wow.
I can't wait to read that. I want to get a hold of that. Yeah.
Oh my god, that blew my mind. I like that's something that I could never think of. That's awesome. That really is awesome.
Yeah, I'll send you guys a copy, and if one of your listeners wants to check it out, it's on Comixology or the unearthianscomics.com.
Cool.
You know what? I will definitely spread the word on that one. If anybody talks about comics or anything, I'm gonna bring that up because I think that's a really cool thing.
We'll probably post
Awesome.
that. We'll probably post that up to our Instagram and stuff too.
Appreciate it, guys.
Out there. So one last thing. Why don't we talk about your production company? Because you started Mora's Productions, right?
Yeah.
So why don't you walk us through that? Talk about that, and what you have coming up and stuff.
Okay. So Mora's Production is, of course, my production company, but it came from that, like you, Kevin, that sense and I don't want to say urge, but dreams of storytelling. And I have so many stories in my mind that I just start writing. I have like 7 scripts. I put out like a novel called Ancient Explorer, The Lost City of Peru out there. I did like 2, 3, 5 short films and then 2 feature films. Inside the Circle is my second feature film. So my whole goal is to tell stories for all audiences. I love sci-fi story mostly. I love superheroes, paranormal stuff. So that's kind of my goal, to bring those stories out there through my company. I'm working now on I want to bring The Unearthians as a TV series. So we're gonna shoot this year like a small teaser trailer live action to start selling the to pitch the story, hopefully to Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, all these big
A little
companies.
sizzle reel.
I love that you know all this language. Filmmaking. That's so
This is
awesome.
my thing, man. This is my thing.
The Inside the Circle is coming out later this year as well, so I'm looking forward to that one. And I'm working on rewriting the novel. I'm making my first novel as a hybrid novel / comic book.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not an illustration book. Like if you don't read the comic books on inside the novel, you will miss this part of the story. So I think that would be fun. And yeah, and then working to get other stories out there, looking for investment, and actively looking for co-production, stuff like that.
That's great. Yeah.
What else?
I'm looking through. So you're a writer, actor, director, producer. How do you juggle everything?
Well, the one that I like the most is writing and acting. Since I'm a kid, I'm very organized with my time. So for example, in the morning I do a lot of medical stuff, like because I see patients actively. I have my own office here in Los Angeles, California. So I see patients in the morning, and then most of the productions and writing come in the afternoon, nighttime.
Oh, so you still practice? I didn't even.
Oh yeah. I have my office in LA. I love
wow.
seeing patients. Yeah.
I thought you did that, and then was like, oh, I want to do this acting thing. Wow, wow. So not only are you producer, writer, actor, and really doctor, active doctor.
Yeah. I do both. And when I shoot something, I kind of close my office. I have other doctors that covers me, and then I go shoot, and then come back and keep seeing my patients.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
That's wild.
You've got to be organized, man. You've got to be.
Yeah. It's
but you know what?
The one that takes more energy is writing. That's the one that takes the most energy from me, because I need to think 24/7 about the story. Sometimes I'm driving when I'm writing a story, and an idea comes from that story. I need to stop on the sideways and just write it down. If I'm taking a shower, I have a notebook on the side because something's gonna come up. I need to put that down on the paper. So it's all the time like that.
I used to work at Macy's.
Yeah.
I used to work at Macy's, and when I was writing that one film, and then I had also written a script about Charlie Brown. I used to get an idea while I was working, and I would print out receipt paper, and I would write my my ideas on the receipts on the receipt paper, and like bring it home, and I'd have like stacks of them, and then I would just turn it into pages.
Honestly, that's how the best ideas come from. The Unearthians came like that. Like I have these ideas, like kind of scatter ideas, and it came one time that I think about kind of the storyline. I think I was driving. I stopped. I put it down. 2 months after, I had the script. So it's just wild. I love it when it comes like that. When I'm not writing, I'm more relaxed, to be honest, because I'm just focusing on more production stuff, and and acting. It comes acting when the movie comes. Then I just focus on acting. So yeah, kind of whatever it's at the moment, I'm just living that moment.
Cool. So yeah. So you have do you have anything coming out coming out right away, and something coming up soon?
Well,
what's
the
next thing?
Other than Inside the Circle coming out this year, the full graphic novel of The Unearthians is coming out this or next year. and the novel hybrid Ancient Explorer, The Lost City of Peru, is coming out probably next year. And we're secure financing. There's a few meetings more that I need to do for my next film. It's called Looking for God. That hopefully the whole goal is to shoot it this year. So it takes 1 year to, hopefully next 2021, 2022 or 2023 to come out. So that's kind of the next things I'm working on.
Very cool. All right,
Wow,
Omar.
wow, you
This
got a lot
is
going
awesome.
on. I mean, this was amazing.
So Omar, thanks a lot again for sitting down with us and taking the time out of your very busy schedule. This was a great interview. The Inside the Circle was a great film. We enjoyed it. So you guys out there are tens of listeners out there, go out and watch that film. When it comes out, how are people going to find it? Is it video on demand? Is it going to be in theaters?
Well, it's probably going to be on video on demand, the way things are going these days. So we were going to release it now on March, April, but there's some distributors in Canada and like foreign distribution companies that are interested in the film. So we're going to push it for probably 6 months while we're dealing with the contract and stuff like that with these distributors. But I'm going to put it on my Instagram at Mora himself. We're going to post it on social media. We have a Facebook page, Inside the Circle, the film, that we're going to post it there. And we're going to get the day out there. And then, when we release the film, for sure, through social media and Facebook and Instagram and Twitter.
Awesome. All right. Once again, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. The star, my co-star. My co-star, Omar Mora. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up.
Very good, very good.
Thank you guys, much appreciated, and congrats on your podcast. I do enjoy. I heard some of you a previous episode, and you guys are awesome.
Oh.
And, I'm looking forward to see your film too. So yeah.
Now I might be contacting you.
anytime.
All right. So John, you got anything else you got to say?
Hey, have fun, everybody.
Have fun.
Love it.
Oh,
Are you off? You're not off.
Hold on. I just somebody just came into the chat.
Who's that? It's
Hi.
Serena.
Hi.
Oh my God.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Omar, it's John's birthday, so so we
John,
have
happy
a surprise.
birthday.
We have a
Thank
surprise guest. Hold on one second. I'm going to somebody else is there?
No.
Are you guys not together?
No, it's quarantine. I don't know if you
Okay, just
I don't
checking.
know if you've heard.
I'm
There's
completely
this thing going on.
yeah. Yeah, remind me.
So what's up?
I have
What's
no
going on?
idea. For all I knew, you guys were in the basement every week. I had no idea. Like I've completely fucking dropped off. Like totally dropped off. I'm so sorry. I'm such a fucking asshole.
Oh, nah. Hey, listen. Things happen.
Oh,
Who is this?
Who is this? You want to say hello? You want to unmute yourself?
they're muted.
Here's my face.
Unmute. Maybe show that handsome devil face. There he is.
There, what's up?
Yo!
So, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Serena here. We've got cousin TJ.
Get your fucking stupid face out of the fucking video.
Aw.
Happy birthday!
It's Joe's birthday too, by the way.
I'm a member.
Yeah, get the
Oh wait, what the fuck?
Oh, is it
It's not just my birthday.
No, it's John's birthday too. It was John's birthday.
My birthday first.
Yeah, actually, it was. TJ is muted.
Are you gonna watch this?
Oh.
Oh no.
I'm on Daddy's party.
Aw.
Dude, what the
That's so cute.
Hello? Or should I say, oh, there she is.
told you I was
God,
tired.
God, it's your wife, Jen.
My wife, Jen. Are we
Wife
recording
Jen.
this? Are we actually recording this? Oh, this is great.
Yeah, we're
I love
recording
it.
this.
I absolutely love this. Oh, this is so funny.
This
Happy
is
birthday, babe.
this is
Oh,
your
thanks.
this is your surprise birthday party, John.
Oh my God, this is fun. And I was so like, I was like, what's going on?
What did he just like tell you to what? He just invited you to a meeting?
No, we actually
just
did the show.
recording. We just recorded an episode,
Right.
and so I just told everybody to show up.
Oh my God, that's so funny. That is great. What is TJ doing? Where's he at?
TJ is in his
I'm at Joe's
friend's.
house. It's Joe's birthday too.
Yeah,
Where you at again?
Yo,
I didn't hear
that's
you.
Joe's house. That's his garage, dude.
Oh
That is-
wow.
Stop.
I am having TJ come to my house when I own it, and we are doing this to my garage,
Absolutely.
and
That is
actually
cool.
making it bigger than the shack that it is now.
Oh, that's really nice.
Wait, TJ, do that again. Do it again, TJ.
She's got a toothbrush.
You were like this. I was like, do it again.
Oh, this is funny. I love it. I love it. I wasn't expecting this. I really wasn't.
Aw.
Little birthday party.
I got a very special guest coming in now, John.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Close your
Who's
eyes.
next?
Close your eyes. Close your eyes. All right. We have a very special guest, somebody we've wanted to have on as a guest for a very long time now. There she is.
Who?
Oh no. Oh, we can't do this now.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God. Tina, you look
Tina,
fabulous.
ladies and gentlemen, give it up. Give it up for Shitty Tina.
All right, I gotta go.
God.
Bye.
It looks
What's
like
up,
she's having
Tina?
a hard time connecting to audio. which-
Okay, can you guys hear me now?
Ah, son of a bitch. Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
we
hey,
can.
yeah. We're out of time. We gotta go.
I can't even believe it's fucking 10 o'clock at night and I'm wishing my mortal enemy a fucking happy birthday. Nobody better be taking a screenshot of this shit.
Oh, this is going up on YouTube.
Who's
Oh my
here? I only see one person at a time.
Oh, you gotta learn how to work.
Got to go to
technology.
gallery view.
Okay, hold on. Give me a second. I can't figure it out. How do I find it?
Oh my
Huh?
God. What grade do
Up
you
at the
teach?
top, it says view, and there's like a little
Listen,
box.
I use Google Meet. I don't know how to use Zoom. All right, well, I can't see everybody, but hello.
Well,
Hey.
we have Serena, our big old lesbian. We have
How
John's,
exciting.
John's wife, Jen, cousin TJ.
Jesus
TJ.
Christmas.
Oh, I haven't seen TJ in so long. There's TJ. Hey.
I sent out some more
Oh my God, it's
invitations.
Sarah. What happened?
I sent out some more invitations. I don't know if anybody else is going to show up, but
Oh man.
Okay. Where's your wife?
Flu shot Patrick said he wished he could be here, but his
I would love to
his
fuck with
baby
him
is
now.
sick, so no flu shot Patrick.
His baby is sick. Oh, that sucks. Okay.
Yeah.
Where's Jennifer?
Hold on, somebody else is coming in.
Oh boy. Oh, no.
All right, she's connected to
Ah,
audio.
the other Jennifer.
Ladies and
Hey.
gentlemen,
Hey,
my
what's
wife,
up?
Jen.
Happy
Different
birthday.
parts of your.
Thank you.
This is
Happy birthday.
Just keeps
Oh my
going.
God.
Happy birthday.
this is birthday 2020 style.
Yeah, this
Oh
is
my
yeah.
God,
Yeah.
right?
Jennifer,
This is how we
Jennifer, how
roll.
do I get gallery view? I can't see
Oh my
everybody.
God.
You can. I only see the talker too.
Oh, okay. Oh, but I just got an option to touch up my appearance. I guess it's too late for
No,
that.
T and you.
Yeah, I don't know how much you can blend.
Tina.
I hate everybody.
Tina. Hey,
What?
swipe left and you'll get like more of us.
Okay.
Wait, what
Hi,
is this? What is this,
Serena.
Tinder?
Hi. How are you?
Good, tired.
Oh,
And I
oh,
don't mean tonight. I mean like in life
In
in
life,
general.
life is just
Yeah.
So just so you know, just so you all know, we are recording right now.
Oh God.
That's cute. That's awesome.
Yeah, so
John, you're going back to work? I heard.
not yet. I think next week we're supposed to go back. Not next week, the week after.
remember to be vague because
Very vague. Very vague.
Oh yeah, okay,
Because
fine.
our government job.
I talked to a coworker of yours, and I was surprised because I didn't think it would be this soon, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
it's time. I think it. I think
we'll talk off camera.
Yeah.
So yeah, I invited a few more people. I tried to make it like a short interview, so we can get some people at a decent hour.
Dude, TJ's so funny. He doesn't like know how to act on a Zoom meeting.
Just acted
I
like-
mean, we're not talking about the fucking quarterly reports, right? God damn.
Can I talk to Sarah?
Hi,
Dude, that- Oh, there she is.
Congratulations in person.
Thank you.
I'm so happy for you guys.
Thank you.
You want me to get my big fat face away from the camera?
No, keep doing it. No, you do you, man. You do you.
Sarah, when I delivered the Girl Scout cookies, I was like, first of all, we're not putting TJ's name on that box of cookies because that was Sarah who bought those cookies. And then when we dropped them off and you weren't home, I was like, God damn me, he got the cookies.
I know.
Oh yes.
Yeah, it was
the door.
TJ ate the cookies.
TJ ate the cookies before I got home.
I
Oh,
literally wrote on the
wow.
I literally wrote on the post-it. I either wrote Sarah or Aunt Sarah. I did not put TJ on that post-it. I was like, she's the one who donates to everything Julie does. He's not getting those cookies.
All right.
I'm on it. I'm
He-
always on
You
top of
got him.
You are so on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Go fuck
TJ.
yourself, right?
TJ,
Yeah.
show me the whole bar. I want to see that whole thing.
Do,
Oh, yeah.
do like a Bob Vila.
Get on this doorbell.
Yeah. there you go.
Oh my
Wow, look
God,
at this
that's your
place.
house? I thought you were at a bar. Oh
No,
my
No, it's in
no.
a garage.
That's Joe's.
Oh my
That's
God.
Joe's house. That's his garage.
I
Jesus.
thought you were actually at a bar. I was judging you so hard
We
too.
are doing this when we buy the house. We're doing this. It only costs $11,000.
Good. We only have $5, so we're almost there.
Dude, that is awesome. Dude, that is the coolest garage I've ever seen.
And yo, they,
Hi, Jen. Hi, Jen.
they did that themselves. So,
What is that?
for
Is that the
for
cat?
those of you listening at home, actually, everybody who listens is actually in on this meeting.
Except your wife, she don't
Yeah,
listen.
I
know. Your wife.
Me neither. I don't listen either.
Oh God.
Yeah, yeah, well, yeah, thanks. You used to be.
We
We used to do a segment on you, and you just like said, "Yeah, nah, forget it." I'm
Yeah,
not
she's
doing
like,
it."
I know, but
I'm just gonna fuck off.
I texted. I gave Kevin a rundown last night.
She gave me a rundown last night. It was like 3 sentences long. So
It was from like 1989. So I'm
let's
sorry.
see how much we can squeeze out of that rock.
She's like,
I'm
"Ah,
coming
this
back."
just sucked."
Yeah, I gave it a try. You know, it wasn't for me.
Sometimes Kevin listens to the podcast in the car. So I turn on the car, and if I hear one of your voices, I'm like, oh God, shut it off. Shut it off.
Oh my God.
Unbelievable.
Like, I gotta live with that fucking voice. I don't need it on my commute.
So I was just screaming for like a whole minute and didn't realize that I was on mute.
You know,
how about
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Tina's mute button is the best invention in the world.
I'm like, why isn't everybody listening to me? And then I go, fuck, I'm on mute. Okay, sorry.
Oh my
Oh man.
All right, can I be done now? I want to go have some snacks.
Yeah, go ahead.
Bye, guys.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Everybody.
Love you,
Happy
John.
birthday.
Love you. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Love you, babe. Love you, sweetheart. Yeah, she's fine.
And she's gone. And so did
Yeah,
Tina
yeah,
left.
we're-
Tina didn't even say
fucked off,
goodbye.
too.
Tina didn't even say goodbye. I love it.
Tina probably signed off looking for the view, the gallery view.
She was trying to unmute her mic and she
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
fuck it.
Too bad she left. I wanted to get a Tina sucks chant going on, but you know.
Oh my God. I love it. Oh, this is funny.
So John, happy birthday, my friend.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
34 years old.
Wow, already 34, huh?
Yeah, 34.
34.
Really getting up there. Did you say 34?
44.
I thought you said 34. I thought you were doing a bit.
A shtick? No.
No, it's the 23rd anniversary of my 21st birthday.
That freaks me out. I realized that the other day that I'm almost twice the legal drinking age, and that didn't feel good. I didn't like that at all. I'm not a fan of how that
What's
felt.
the legal?
I've gone so far that I don't even drink anymore.
Yeah.
We're like,
Once you stop getting carded, it takes all the fun out of it, doesn't it?
When you
Oh,
say
wait.
it again, you were lagging.
She's glitching out.
Say it again.
I said, once you take, never mind.
No, you're
Oh.
fine.
I got
Aren't
distracted.
you guys in the same house?
Yeah, with the worst Wi-Fi on earth.
Yours seems pretty good though.
Yeah, like she's on her phone. I'm on my iPad. I think the iPad.
Oh.
Like it's weird when I use my phone, I'm very laggy. But when I use the iPad, it seems to be a little bit better.
Mm.
So I think I'm gonna have to go with the iPad from now on.
Everybody
just
looks
us again?
good.
I'm trying to see if we're gonna get anybody else before I sign off.
It's like the telepathic. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
My God. No, teleconnected. Yeah, that's it.
Anybody else going on?
Huh?
Where's some other people?
I don't know. I had a whole bunch that were like, yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be great.
That it was.
So listen. I've had 44 birthdays. I mean, how many? I'm kidding. How many times we celebrate?
How many we got left? I mean,
come on.
Or just
Dude, that garage is off the hook. I can't.
Dude.
I can't get enough of it.
He showed me pictures of that when they first like finished it. I almost fucking died.
Is that in the town you actually live? Is that in the same town you live in?
Yeah,
No. Joe lives in Caldwell.
Okay.
Teach, how much did you say that cost again?
$4 gajillion.
No, seriously.
Joe, what was the like landed price after the garage was done? Like $13,000?
What, with the garage and
Yeah.
finishing it?
Yeah.
It was $7,000 for the garage, which was a lot to
And then
sell,
$6,000 finishing.
and then 6,000.
Yeah. So what?
Yeah. So for only 13 grand,
I said that.
Yeah, but,
we can get
but
this
you-
done.
Yeah, but how much
What-
do you usually? How much do you save by not going to a bar all the time? Is the real question. You know,
Yeah, but you
he's,
don't- you don't-
he's making money at this point.
that's basically renovating like a room, or like a kitchen.
Yeah,
that's
it's
like
an extension of the
renovating a
house.
kitchen.
Yeah. I would 100% do that. 100%.
I
And my wife would never find me again.
Yeah.
I
You got that
took a
sweet
big step.
basement, though, Kev.
What'd you say?
You got that sweet basement.
Oh, yeah, do I? Yeah,
Yeah.
do I? There it is.
You got all
It
your
almost-
medals down there.
Yeah, all my medals.
It looks exactly the same as TJ's. It looks the same.
I took a big step recently. I'm gonna replace my countertop
In the kitchen?
in the kitchen.
All right, very nice.
It's getting done. It's getting done. We're gonna do that. A backsplash. I'm gonna knock all the tile down. It's time. TJ took out my island. It was the greatest thing ever.
You're ready to fucking rock and roll, John.
I'm ready to rock, man. I'm getting that countertop put in, and then after that,
Woo!
let's go.
God damn.
All right, so it looks like nobody else is coming.
All right.
Wonk, wonk. But,
There goes my birthday, right down the
hey,
shitter.
it was fun. You
No,
know,
it was good.
the people that really care about you are here.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Everybody else can go suck it.
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
ladies and gentlemen, that's
I
going to do it
appreciate
for us here at John and Kevin's Big Stupid Podcast.
Yeah.
I did not know this was being
You
recorded.
can find us on Instagram, you can
FYI.
find us on Twitter, you can find us on Facebook. On Facebook and Instagram, it is Big Stupid Podcast. On Twitter is Big Stupid Podcast, but on Twitter, there is
No,
I
in stupid.
Yay!
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we had Omar Mora from the film Inside the Circle, and we had John's surprise birthday party.
Surprise.
So, John, you got anything else you want to say?
Hey, have fun, everybody.
Have fun.
You've been listening to John and Kevin's Big Stupid Podcast, presented in part by Anchor. Everything you need to make a podcast all in one place for free. Check out anchor.fm today. Promotional considerations provided by Powerbomb. The show's theme, High Octane, is provided by Ben Sound, providing royalty-free music for your next project. Visit www.bensound.com for more. Guests of the Big Stupid Podcast receive no compensation for their time, their opinions, nor their half-baked theories. To be part of the show, email John and Kevin at bigstupidpodcast@gmail.com or call 201-338-0098 and leave a message. Participants waive all rights to anything resembling coherence and or common sense. John and Kevin's Big Stupid Podcast is a presentation of Party Boss Productions Unlimited.